Hi, I'm Meli Score and welcome to another easy achievement video guide. This video is for BFF or Die, which is a very cute puzzle game by ASA Studio where you have to rescue some Orbees. Although this is an easy 20-minute completion, this game offers so much more than just the 20 minutes of play. You can play on a solo mission with 30 levels, also duos, trios and squads which also offer 30 levels each. And once you've completed the story mode, you'll then be able to unlock the infinite trials mode with challenging, randomized and procedurally generated levels. A quick look at the achievements. There's a total of 13 achievements for 1000 gamer score. The achievements are for high-fiving 10 times. Then the two Miscible ones are for completing zone 5 once with touching all of the floor buttons, and then the second time with touching none of the floor buttons. Dying 5 times, stepping on a switch, rescuing 33 Orbees, seeing 6 moving hazards on the screen at the same time, which refers to enemies, using the grabber 10 times, time shifting back to the space base 3 times, activating the drone launcher 22 times, completing zone 7, completing zone 10, and then dying 10 times. You start off by taking control of one of the players, then load into the first solo game, and you can skip the text by pressing A. You control your character by moving the left analog stick, and you control the light with the right analog. This allows you to view the full maze, and you need to go through the puzzle maze and collect the little blue Orbees and avoid touching any of the enemies. Once you've collected all the blue Orbees, the entire puzzle will have light and you can head through to the exit. You then need to high-five them and the level will end. Each level has a collectible item, but this is not needed for any of the achievements. Level 2 will introduce you to switches. You need to step on both the switches in order to open the walls. Again, once you've collected the final Orbee, head through to the exit and high-five the other player. You will also unlock the achievement for stepping on a switch. For level 3, you will now see that there are 2 mummies. At first, they are trapped, which allows you to collect most of the Orbees around them before stepping on the switches, which will then open the wall for the mummies to move around. They are slightly slower than you, so you shouldn't have too much trouble avoiding or dodging them. Your level might look different than mine, but the basics should still be the same. As you can see, I kited the mummy around in order to collect the other Orbees before stepping on the final switch, and then collecting the last Orbee and proceeding to ending the level with a high-five. By now you'll be time shifted back to the space base. As mentioned earlier, this is part of one of the achievements, and this is only unlockable by automatically being pushed back to, which will happen within the first 10 levels. This is where the upgrade for the next level has also now been unlocked. On level 4, you're introduced to the grabber, which will allow you to move your character and the mummy, but not the Orbees. You'll be controlling the grabber with the right analog after pressing down and holding B. I started by moving the character to the areas where the mummy wasn't. You'll notice a blue ring around the grabber's claw, which indicates for how long you can grab your character or enemy, but it does have a cooldown which is pretty quickly. I then grabbed my mummy and placed them into a box, which allowed me to move my character around. Here is the achievement for using the grabber 10 times. I also unlocked the achievement for rescuing 33 Orbees. On level 5, you need to do either one of the two Miscible achievements first. In my run through for this guide, I opted for the option to do it without stepping on any of the switches first. So what you would need to do is move your character around to collect all the Orbees while being careful and not stepping on any of the switches. Then moving all of the mummies into the same box and moving your character once again to collect all the Orbees. Then finally moving all of the mummies into another box again to collect the final Orbee. By completing this, you unlock the first of the two Miscible achievements. Instead of adding the second play into the video here, I rather stuck to having this a true playthrough of my time played, and the second playthrough of level 5 will be at the end of this video, where it will also show you how to level select, which is sadly a bit sticky and buggy. Moving on to level 6, on this level you will notice that the mummies will now spawn every few seconds. When you collect the last Orbee, all the walls will drop, which will release the mummies, so you have to move quickly and time it perfectly. You also unlock the achievement for seeing 6 hazards on the screen at the same time. I recommend using the grabber in order to help you move the mummies into the bordered block as they spawn, while still collecting all the Orbees, then using the grabber to try and get yourself to the exit prompto. As you can see, I didn't wait for my grabber to fully charge up again, which ended up in causing my death. This is my first death here, and there's an achievement for dying both 5 times and 10 times. With the replay, I again moved the mummies into the little sectioned off area, then waited for my grabber to be fully charged, then zoomed back to the exit to end the level with a high 5. Here again we are time shifted back to the space base, which unlocks your next ability. We need one more time shift to unlock the achievement. On level 7 you will now be able to use the drone launcher. In order to use this, simply use the right analog to look for the mummy, then press A to lock the drone onto the mummy to guide him through. As the mummy goes over certain switches, it will open up the areas you need. There is also a collectible if you want to collect it. Again, this does not influence any of the achievements. Every time the mummy loses focus, just guide him again by pressing A. After collecting all the Orbees and completing the level, you will also unlock the achievement for completing Zone 7. Now we're moving on to level 8. We'll again be using the drone launcher for this level. I first collected all the Orbees that was the closest to me, then used the drone ability to distract the mummies. Every once in a while a mummy will spawn again, so try and move as quick as you can. Once the mummies lose focus again, just use the drone ability to keep their attention towards the middle while you escape to the exit. Level 9 again requires you to use the drone launcher. This will also be a bit tricky, having to kite the mummies around to avoid touching them. Once I grab the final Orbie, I again use the drone launcher's ability to distract the mummies, which also unlock the achievement for activating the drone launcher 22 times. You also again on this level have mummies spawning every once in a while. Don't worry if you end up dying a few times during this level, it was one of the harder levels, but you need to die for the achievements anyways. With my second attempt, I used the same tactic again, using the drone to guide them all to one area, then kiting around them to collect the Orbees. I waited for the drone effect to wear off before escaping around the mummies and then making my escape. We've also been time shifted back to the space base, which unlocked the achievement for time shifting back to the space base 3 times. We also got an upgrade called the drone tower. Now we are at level 10. This is the final level required for the achievements, and then we still need to replay the 5th zone again. So what you need to do is press Y to add the drone tower onto yourself and activate by pressing A. You can move around the area in order to guide the mummy to step on all of the switches. By completing the 10th zone, you will unlock both the achievements for high-fiving 10 times and also for completing zone 10. Now we need to go back and replay level 5 in order to unlock the other Miscible achievement. Sadly, the level select is still bugged, and I'm hoping that eventually they will patch and correct this. My advice here would be to keep pressing it to the left till it doesn't move at all, knowing that you are on level 1. Then nudging the right side button 4 times in order to be on zone 5. So replaying zone 5, but this time around we have to step on all of the switches. Use your grabber to trap all of the zombies into the one area, and grab your character to collect all the Orbees and also step on all the switches. As you collect the last Orbee, the walls will lower again and the zombies will move towards you. So work quickly and make your escape to finish this zone. And also unlock the achievement for stepping on all of the switches. For the achievements that I still had due, I simply continued on to the next zone in order to unlock my final achievements, for both dying 5 times and 10 times. You might have already unlocked either or both or neither, and you're able to do this on any other level. I simply just continued on until I unlocked both of the achievements. As mentioned earlier, BFF or Die offers so much more than just the playthrough used in this achievement guide. It's a fun couch co-op with up to 4 players. That is all of the achievements done and dusted. Thank you so much for watching. For more easy achievement videos, please check out my channel.